Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Rob's Addict. As always, I'm joined today with our board game guy, Matthew.
Hey, you look table.
Because it's a nice
At
table.
least it's on the other
Hey.
side.
Exactly. Bradley, our...
Executive producer.
Yeah, you're about to lose that title anyway.
You think?
And then, surprisingly, you know...
Surprisingly.
We switched our seats today. Our editor, Ian.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
So I'm in charge of the computer now.
See, last time you didn't, and you did it again. You didn't introduce yourself.
And I'm Walker, the head of this podcast. So, bite me. There you go. All right, guys. Well, you know, how's everybody's week? How we doing?
Horrible.
How come, Brad?
Because Diamond refuses to give me my books. We don't have any image books. We don't have any indie books.
That's a great.
They're just not here.
Why didn't they send us the stuff that we gave them money for?
I don't know. It's not here.
San
It's gone.
Antonio didn't get theirs either, did they?
Yeah, I think it's actually not just us. It's a bigger conspiracy.
It's bigger than
bigger-
us.
It's bigger than all of us right now. But just they refuse. They refuse to give me my books. Whatever, fine.
Well, did we at least get Marvel?
We got Marvel.
Okay,
And
so-
that was a whole other thing too, because they didn't come with an invoice. So I had to manually make a sub list. Because I call up Penguin, I'm like, hey Penguin, I need my invoice. Oh yeah, because of our system, way before y'all started shopping with us for comic books, since your stuff doesn't come out till tomorrow, which is the first of a new month, we won't be giving you an invoice until tomorrow. Cool. That doesn't help me today. Just send me the invoice. Oh, it's not ready yet. Get it ready. Just email it to me. Just email it to me.
So, as comic book wise, I know that DC was a very
DC was small.
did like six
Very-
comic books.
Yeah, it's like 6 titles.
So like, and for Marvel, how's Marvel looking? Is that big? Is that
Average.
so? What type of titles are we looking at for this week? Anything big that you want to talk about?
Tons of titles. Tons. At least. What's your limit? So
Six.
At least 7. At least 7. I think the biggest one to come out was Bloodline, Daughter of Blade. So she had her first appearance last Free Comic Book Day,
Okay.
and so now this is her first standalone title.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be pumping. I think the character could be good, especially as they're gonna gain hype for Blade's MCU appearance.
Yeah.
So they could always incorporate her character into it.
Matt, go ahead and clock in.
Thank you.
We're gonna get paid for this.
Oh, I was here at 3:30.
And we couldn't clock in.
Lazarus Planet still going on. I still think it's a decent arc. Either buy the single issues or wait for the trade, but I think it could be a good overall. I mean, it's definitely still setting up whatever DC is going to be doing new for their stuff,
Yeah.
because it's like flipping everything on the head. But what else came out? Alex Ross is doing a new line of his artwork and his covers. So as we had heroes before, now it's a villains line.
Okay.
Everybody loves a good villain.
So there's gonna, so tons of those coming out, along with Planet of the Ape. Not homage, like advertisement covers, basically. So across your different Marvel characters, you'll have them being in some Planet of the Ape style scenario.
Are they doing a comic book of that?
Yes.
Okay.
Planet of the Apes is actually coming out as one. That's what they like to do. They'll do these crossover covers as like a hey, this is coming out.
teaser.
Get
They
ready.
did that with Predator.
Yeah, they did it for Predator,
Alien.
Alien, Spawn. Did
Miracle
it.
Man.
Yeah, basically.
What cat is here?
Freya.
What villains are we supposed to be?
Basically, most of them it looked like. I saw Juggernaut, Galactus, MODOK, Black Cat, Scorpion, Rhino, what's his name? The Conqueror.
Kang.
Kang the Conqueror.
You know, he's actually gonna be in the new Ant-Man and Wasp movie too.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Crazy.
Who would have thought that?
And he was in.
He's also in the Loki show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
MODOK will be in the new Ant-Man too.
Really?
Yep.
it's weird looking MODOK though. I don't think it's the real
MODOK is hard
To do
to
CGI.
do. Yeah. Live action is very hard.
Well, because he's just a floating head,
Yes.
with tiny little arms and tiny little legs.
like a T-Rex.
Like the one from Meet the Robinsons.
He's like the, what was it, Mr. Electro from Spy Kids.
Yeah. Exactly like Mr. Electro.
They casted George Lopez perfectly for that
Oh, yeah.
for that role.
I, still remember waking up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and just hearing Lowrider and seeing the Lopez family jump.
Well, see, that's funny because I
amazing
saw a
show.
clip of George on some like daily talk show or whatever, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, all the teenagers that I used to wake up at 3 in the morning with Lowrider playing." It's like, oh, he knows.
He knows.
I just attribute that song to George Lopez all the time.
Oh yeah,
man.
no, it's his song.
Yeah, it's his
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
To me, every time he comes on for a stand-up, that should just be playing.
And
Whenever
then just
he
there,
comes.
yeah.
He just jumps on the stage.
They're right jumping.
Saw that.
That's a
That
good show.
I
like
saw that Miles Morales comic cover with him and Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, the graffiti cover.
Yeah, because we were watching the live stream.
They're pushing. They're pushing Gwen and Miles definitely as the heartbreak couple.
Yeah.
I don't know what like the celebrity mash name is. Gwiles or
It's Min.
Min.
It's
Min.
It's Min.
Yeah. Min.
So is Gwen Stacy like Ghost Spider, or is she just normal?
Yeah, it's normal, regular human Gwen Stacy, for all intents and purposes, is dead.
Mhm.
Okay.
She died in the 70s.
Yeah.
And she's still confirmed dead.
Yeah, that is one of the hard comic book rules, is that Gwen Stacy is gone.
Yeah.
She cannot come back. Like, she has like some appearances, like in the Axe Judgment Day stuff.
Appeared in that recently.
But they're flashbacks or like little memories.
Yeah.
It's not her.
But no, don't even think about it. But multiversal Ghost Spider Gwen Stacy, happening thing all over the place, main character, doing her thing, and yeah.
Wonder if Ghost Spider will show up in the MCU.
Never know.
Maybe in like
It
the
depends.
Amazing Spider-Man, because that's Andrew Garfield's was Gwen Stacy. Be pretty dope to see that.
It just depends on whenever Disney can buy Sony.
But
She's still
how
Sony.
Disney be buying places.
Yeah, Sony owns all of the.
And instead, they made a Morbius movie instead of making a Spider-Gwen.
We don't talk about
Brilliant.
Morbius. We don't talk about Morbius.
I think a lot of people would like a Spider-Gwen movie.
Yeah.
I think
Really
Spider-Gwen
like
movie
to
would
do
be
that.
a huge hit.
There would be a lot of people that would love to see a Miles Morales movie.
Well, he's got one. It's animated.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about live action.
Number 2 comes out in June. Which, I was talking to Rob, and we're planning on something connected to that.
I've always wanted to play Miles Morales on the big screen.
Do it.
Because
Just do it. Right now, go flip.
Go for it. Because what was it? I mean, they hinted at like a Miles Morales type situation in what was it, Spider-Man: Homecoming?
Yeah. This is way back when.
Because what was it, Childish Gambino was Miles Morales' uncle.
Well, he's Miles Morales as a person is within the MCU.
Yes.
Miles Morales Spider-Man is a different situation.
Mm-hmm.
And was it? And if there's at least one good thing from the Ultimate Universe that was brought to it, was Miles Morales.
That's exactly one good thing.
That's but other than that, we don't talk
One
about
good
Ultimatum.
thing.
We don't. That
Yeah.
is that is a no go.
The Ultimate timeline is also a big changer for comics, as it was like the breaking point between spandex wearing and actual like body armor.
Yeah.
Well, like like for a good chunk of time, the Ultimate Universe was outselling regular Marvel 616.
Yeah.
And then Ultimatum happened.
Stuff
and
happens.
some other things with Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch that we won't talk about.
Stuff happens.
I'm okay to talk about
Look,
that.
Hal-
Or
Hal's
or
kinda
uh,
hot.
It's
or
not- no, yeah.
or the Blob and Wasp and Giant Man. We don't talk about that either. So
You know, there's a House of M too.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
That is good.
I think we still have an omnibus for it.
I think so. I mean,
Yeah.
House of M is probably one of the best X-Men
Yeah.
books.
If
out
you're
there.
gonna read some X-Men, read House of M.
It's just I don't know how that would work in the MCU because they never really talked about Magneto and his relationship to
Well,
Wanda and
so
Yeah, it's all
they
still
can't.
vacuous.
That's-
We don't really know yet.
Because-
it's gonna be a change. Magneto's not gonna be their father,
Yeah.
most likely, if they ever bring him in.
Because they can't, like, well, I mean, back when they brought them in, they couldn't give any ties because, if I remember correctly, Fox still owned all rights to the X-Men.
Yeah.
So Disney couldn't use it.
Yeah, so Wanda had to get her powers from the Mind Stone.
Yeah.
So she's not a born mutant as much as, I guess their
Created.
definition is more like mutate.
Yeah, because mutations and mutants have been brought in. They were brought in with Ms. Marvel by that term, mutant, so they can start doing mutant stuff. I think
Yeah.
they were going to do a movie called The Mutants, weren't they? For a while,
I don't
it
know.
was going to be the proto version of the X-Men.
The Inhumans, maybe.
No.
They're so good.
The Inhumans was an answer to, well, what can we do seeing how we don't have mutants? Inhumans! And that was a forest fire waiting to happen.
But now Disney owns most of the Marvel lineup. It's just still Spider-Man characters. It's literally like the last one
Yeah.
to be collected.
You'll have to kill Sony. Sony will have to die a very loud, grotesque military manner in order for Disney to even acquire
Disney
Spider-Man.
can wait that long.
You say that, yeah. Disney's been around
Disney
for
can
100
wait.
years.
No way.
They'll be here for 100 more.
Is that all about comic books, Brad?
Yeah, I mean, more or less, it's a small week because we just either didn't get a bunch or some distributors just refuse to send me my stuff. Ooh, it's a little cold outside. I don't care. Put a jacket on. Give me my books.
You know that Shaolin cowboy book I was looking for?
Yeah.
I saw on Jeff Darrow's Instagram that they're doing a hardcover of it.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna buy that.
You can get the hardcover?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Well, let me know so I can order for you.
It might. Okay.
Right now.
I don't know if it's gonna be
Right now.
out in the next
Right now.
3 weeks.
Well, I don't even know when they're going to be doing the trade paperback or the trade hardcover paperback for Heavy Metal Drummer.
Trade hardcover paperback.
And I'm still waiting on Heavy Metal Yakuza to come out. So,
What a slippery eel this comic
Just
book is.
read Way of the House Husband.
Yes.
yeah, anything
Way
good
of
from
the House
manga,
Hu-
actually.
Way of the
That's
House
a-
Husband is actually really
Read
decent.
Way of the House Husband. It's
Oh, it's an amazing. manga.
it's such a journey from start to finish. I need to make a reorder for them.
Anything good with manga at all? That we're witnessing?
I don't think anything good really dropped yet. Because manga is definitely like a whole
The
different.
Sherlock manga?
Sherlock, yeah.
Sherlock,
It's
yeah,
on
we
the
did get a
BBC
Sherlock manga
show.
with the Cumberbatch
Yeah.
character design.
Hmm.
Since they refused to make any more episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, pandemic happened. Scheduling conflict because he's a big Marvel star. Whatever. Just make it.
Just make the show.
Come on. I don't understand why it's so hard.
Right.
Well, moving away from comic books and everything else like that.
Why?
Matthew,
Why would you want to? Why'd you want to do that?
what we got for board games going
No,
on
I'm
this
still
week,
talking.
buddy?
You hold on.
He takes all the mics
Go
and he's
ahead.
just like, I'm still
This
talking.
is mine
No, no,
now.
no, you listen
I'm
here.
kind of tired. You can go ahead and take my time. I'm fine.
All right, so here's what's going on with board games.
I'm just kidding.
They're boring.
Oh.
This is what I have to put up with.
It's not like cool guy comic books.
World Star.
We're starting a war
You
here.
don't call them board games for nothing.
So speaking of war, well, what's up with the
Oh.
fighting flags, huh? Where are the little
I
flags?
saw him at one point.
Yeah, he showed
They
them
were
off, and then we
physically
never printed them.
I'll print them.
You gotta print them and bring it in. Then we cut them up, laminate them, and
I
bring
don't
them.
want to use my ink.
We could use them. We need them. I need them. I need them to annex the toy area, which I've surrounded anyway. So I'm getting.
Look, RPG minis. That's a whole nother area right there. That's
You don't need another show. RPG minis.
That's
I've got you surrounded. Don't
that
I,
is,
Walker?
that is a current war zone going on because it has miniatures in the name.
It does.
No, has minis in the name.
Minis in general is my section, so that's just a whole war zone going on there.
RPG minis are your section?
No, minis. But if it has miniature,
Men's knees.
He's so water bottles at me. All right.
Okay, we've got a lot going on in board games right now. Actually, in the store, we have a whole bunch of extra demo games. I don't know if any of you went to the marketplace, but it was a massive success. A lot of fun. Great day. We're going to do it again sometime, so stay tuned. But we had a lot of people with some tables, and they were selling their board games to other customers. And we had all of our old used demo board games that we just don't have room for anymore on sale, too. So there was a bazillion of them. We sold half a bazillion of them. We still have half a bazillion of them.
How much is a bazillion?
I'm sorry, Matt. Brad, stop eating your coconut chips.
If you can find a noisier snack.
Just get some popcorn.
Like,
Anyway, there's a lot of extra board games around. So come on, check out our used games section. And I think they're actually in our clearance section.
They're on the clearance shelf.
There is 2 more bins back in the back, though, that I found. But it's mostly like little card stuff, cards and card games and things. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them.
Oh, I think we did finally get our backstock clearance section done.
yes.
So backstock clearance comics, 50% off cover price. Come at it. Go get them.
Yum, 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 yum.
Here's how coconutty.
This is my game for next week, my demo game, Luffeton. It is a Viking game for 2 players, made by Sebastian Duardin, who is actually from Portugal, I believe. Luffeton is an original and captivating strategy game for 2 players. And it's about capturing islands and the resources, which include fish and sheep and mead and gold. And it's just a 2-player fun game. We're going to check it out next week. Tonight we're going to go over all those other games that we have still downstairs. Some RPG news include we are officially splitting Adventurers League into 2 different meetings. So we're going to be doing an early Saturday Adventurers League, then a break, then we're going to do the other Adventurers League at 6 because we just have too many people. So that's a great problem to have. So we're going to split it up into 2 different sessions. Charlie's going to DM both of them for now. If we can get another DM, he's talking to a few people to see if we can get in there. We might do them both at the same time. But in any case, Adventures League is popular and fun, so come and check it out on Saturday if you'd like. I think we're doing a 2 o'clock one. Wait a minute. I don't know the exact times.
We'll throw it
Like
up on the
11
Yeah,
o'clock.
it'll be up on the calendar.
Charlie's being a workhorse, man. He's getting
He's killing it.
Didn't he
He's doing
start
great.
up RPG Ministries yesterday?
He's got most of it done.
Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah.
What a trooper. He looked at
And he's got signage on it.
he looked at the RPG minis and was like,
Oh,
I'm going to actively choose to tackle this instead of ignoring it like everyone else.
He
Yep,
did it.
I certainly do that on a daily
did
basis.
it.
I just look at it and I'm just like, no, not today.
Not
Like,
today.
man, somebody should fix that.
He
Nose
actually
goes.
did it.
Not my
100%,
problem.
yeah.
He's got
That
it. He's
sounds
got
like a
label.
morning shift
It
problem.
makes sense
Sounds like
the
a
way that he did it.
evening
It's
shift.
really good.
He's-
It's really, really good.
And he will actually be DMing for us tonight.
Yeah. He's DMing at a regular Wednesday night.
And Saturdays.
If you guys don't know who Charlie is, he's one of our newest hires on the floor staff. So come on by, say hi to him. Great guy to talk to. Very fun.
Really nice guy. Really good at his job. If he gets too good, we will all turn on him in a heartbeat.
Immediately.
But
Won't hesitate.
Yeah.
for
no.
now, he's great.
You know,
Love him.
the professional gaslighter, Brad here, and then our straight out liar,
Straight
Matt.
up liar.
Put that on my name tag.
Put that on my
You think that look good on a resume?
Yeah.
What's a positive trait about you? I can gaslight you into no one's business.
You wouldn't even know what's coming.
You don't even know. Do you know what gaslighting is?
And they're just
No,
like,
you don't.
No,
they're
you
just
don't.
like,
No, you
you're
don't.
hired.
name. You're hired. Anything like for RPG stuff? Like, will we like
Yeah.
any new things?
Yes, there's a pre-order. We're gonna start taking pre-orders for the new
Dungeons and Dragons is putting out a new book. It is. We're taking pre-orders for it.
You should buy them.
It's called Keys from the Golden Vault. It's a collection of 13 short adventures about stealing gold from rich people. Kind of topical.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally not a coincidence that they're
Right.
bringing that out.
Hey, give us more money and buy this book about
Stealing.
You guys.
It's like you want.
Hey guys,
Okay,
we're watching
that's all I'm
premium
gonna say.
here.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep,
One
yep,
more
yep,
thing.
yep.
We have got a lead on a customer who has a copy of Blood in the Clock Tower, who's willing to bring it in and do a learn to play for us. So this game, which can handle up to 20 people, is going to be an amazing event, and we are going to really have fun with this. This is not going to be some silly little thing. We're going to go wild with it because it's a fun game, and we're going to do a real big session and have some fun. I'll be announcing that soon too. But that's all I've got. I love you all.
Why are you getting on Mr. Rogers?
Right.
It's our thing. It's what I do.
There's also
Would you be my
one more thing that I feel like we need to put some light on.
Uh-huh.
So you know her, Zoe Williams.
Yeah.
She obviously is creating her own board game
Uh-huh.
right now. It's called Andromeda Conflict.
Yep.
Doesn't she come in every Wednesday and
Almost every Wednesday. Yeah.
asks
She has
people to come
invented
in?
her own game, which is loosely based on the Mass Effect video game system. It's awesome. She's got a prototype made. She shows it off and has people game test it for her and work through it. She's been coming in pretty regularly. I'm excited and thrilled to see her go through this. And hopefully I will be the first in line to get her stuff on the shelf. She's a wonderful individual, and I'll be doing more and more posts about her sometime soon. I've got some pictures taken of the pieces. I want to get a little bit more.
Gotta get some signed copies.
Yeah. Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
She's gonna be big time. She's awesome. That's all I got.
So yeah, Ian, what are we looking at here for?
Technically the day this will be posted up will be on Friday. So today we have pre-releases going on for Phyrexia. All Will Be One, the set that many Magic players have been anticipating for these past couple of months here. So today, Friday the 3rd, we'll be having our pre-releases starting at 7 p.m. to midnight pre-release going up till 5, maybe even longer if it takes, who knows. Walker's, he's going to be doing the midnight pre-release, so you can have him here for as long as you need, honestly.
I'm doing that evening pre-release and that midnight one.
Yeah, so keep him here as long as you guys want. Talk to him after the pre-releases. Make sure you take up as much time as possible with him.
I'm telling this now. If the people who do the midnight pre-release decide to stay and talk to me when it's 6 a.m., it's either going to be two reactions. I'm going to be really grumpy, or I'm going to force you to clean with me. So
Keep him here past 6 a.m. There's no real end time to this.
there's going to be a fight. There will be
10
a
a.m.
fight.
10 a.m. when we
Someone's
open.
going through the
He
window.
could do a pass on to the
I
opening
have to
crew.
do a paint stream that Saturday.
He could do a pass on to the morning
If
people
y'all
when they
are gonna
come
be here
in.
till 6 a.m. What's so much staying just the 3 extra hours?
Yeah,
Oh,
till
yeah,
9,
totally.
Until
and
opening
then
crew gets
hey,
here.
you do a
Totally.
pass on the opening crew, and then help them open up, and
Yeah,
then
help
10
us
o'clock
open
on
up.
around, so you can
You
use
get
that.
out.
Yeah, then I'm going to have 2 hours of sleep for the paint stream.
Okay.
Fine.
Like, I don't need that.
You're fine.
I don't need
as
that.
long
in
as
my
it's
life.
more
don't
than
need
30
that.
minutes, you're gonna be good.
You're right. You don't need those 2 hours of sleep.
You got nerd focus, right? You got energy drinks at home.
Yeah.
You're
This
good.
episode
What do you
brought
need sleep
by
for?
No,
Nerd
we can't do that.
I'm sorry.
You gotta turn the label around.
We
Right.
can't do that,
turn
Matt.
the label.
That's a no-no.
You gotta turn the label around.
Who
Oh my
needs
gosh.
sleep when you have nerd focus?
Well, in order for me to actually stay alive for the pre-release, I'm having to just stay up later and later each night.
This episode is sponsored by Gamer Subs.
No.
And then tomorrow, being Saturday the 4th, we're going to be having more pre-releases starting at 12 p.m., going to 5, and another one going till close after that. Then Sunday the 4th will be our Two-Headed Giant pre-release, which will start at 12 as well, going till 5, and then we'll have one last pre-release going from 5 to close to end it off for Phyrexia All as One. We also have our Digimon BT11 pre-release is going to be coming up on the 11th of February. Pretty sure it's going to be the same times as regular Digimon, so it'll be around 6 o'clock going till whenever you guys leave, or 10 o'clock, whichever one comes first.
And we got one more pre-release on the month for February.
Yeah, we have the My Hero pre-release, which I don't remember what date that was. You're going to have to do that one.
The My Hero Academia set for Leagues of Villain pre-release will be February 26th, starting at 3:30, probably ending around 8, 9 o'clock. So it's going to be sealed draft. So yeah.
Yep, lots of fun in the pre-release world. We still have pre-orders for Crown Z, or not Crown Z, the Scarlet and Violet, the new Pokemon set that's going to be dropping, I believe, next
Is this
month.
one actually going to have like the new Pokemon in it?
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
was
have
told
the-
the last thing was going to have the new Pokemon.
So I was under that impression too, but I didn't realize this was like a Crown Z, and this was like a subset. So they only had ETBs, premium collections, and tins available. So it's not the actual new set of Scarlet and Violet. It's going to be actually Scarlet and Violet base set is going to be the set that starts off the new standard set. After Scarlet and Violet drops, they're no longer going to be printing anything from the Sword and Shield. So if you guys are getting all those, the Evolving Skies, the battle styles, the fusion strikes, if you guys are just getting those and cracking those packs, I advise you to keep them, because those prices are going to skyrocket pretty soon once they stop printing out the old sets. Scarlet and Violet will be where they have all the new Pokemon cards, switching them over to the silver borders and all that stuff. So it'll be a lot of fun. We'll also be
When's that
starting
coming out
up
again?
sometime next month.
Next month.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You gotta wait. And then also once we start that up, once Scarlet and Violet drops, we'll also be starting up our Pokemon League. It's going to be sanctioned LGS, local game store, tournaments here at Dragon's Lair. Most likely they're going to be on Saturdays. So it'll be actual tournaments, not the little mock ones that we've been doing on Thursday. Actual tournaments where you pay an entry fee, you get entry packs, and you get store credit or some kind of packs prizes for placing in for second and third. So it's a lot of fun. Pokemon players have been asking for it.
Yeah.
Hashtag gotta catch 'em all.
Magikarp still number 1 Pokemon.
Disregard that. And that's pretty much it for CCG news, you guys. I'm going to move it over to my guy Walker here with minis and GW news.
Oh boy. All right, cool. So this week it's mainly just GW news. With LVO is done. So for those of you who don't know, that's the Las Vegas Open. That's the end of the tournament season. So the beginning of the tournament season is starting this month.
We should go to Vegas.
You should go to
Oh yeah, I would
I
love
have
to.
family in Vegas.
Boy, guys not at Vegas.
Yeah.
So
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Vegas is for the boys.
Vegas is
Isn't that right, Matt?
I've been to Vegas a few times.
Oh,
Theoretically.
That's not
Theoretically.
bad.
So during LVO, they showed off. Warhammer GW did a bunch of previews for new box sets, new models that are coming out. So I actually have the pictures on my phone because I want to get y'all's opinion on it.
He's gonna show me phone pictures.
Ooh.
So, so as y'all know, that one of the previews that we just got is going to be a new Redemptor Dreadnought that's built up for close quarters combat, new Devastator Marines that are Primaris, and then also, Devastator Marines. I'll say this: the Devastator Marines look like that they are carrying giant Nerf guns, and I don't like it at all. Like, they're carrying giant Nerf guns. It's not. They look like T-shirt cannons, and those are supposed to be missiles.
Yeah.
Who wants a T-shirt?
Yeah, exactly.
Me, give me the T-shirt.
That'll be $80, please.
And then
Oh look, it's an extra small.
this is also the newest Dreadnought.
Well, I kind of like the Dreadnought.
So, Brad, the Dreadnought is something that you'd probably get for your Black Templars. Because that is meant to be up close and personal.
I
Black
want-
Templars that he hasn't built yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make them Texas themed.
And then obviously,
They're gonna be Texas Templars.
yay, we're getting another Primaris Lieutenant.
If you ever
Even
build
though we've already had
I'll build
15 of them.
I'll build them, Ian. No, hold on. We're causing problems there. I'll build them, Ian. They're gonna be my Texas Templars.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna get little cowboy hats.
Okay. Yeah. 3D print some cowboy
I'm
hats.
gonna 3D print they'll be cowboy hats.
Will be cowboy hats.
They'll be
So.
cowboy hats.
And so also we have the newest Primaris Lieutenant that we've already had like
Beat yours
8
up.
times.
You're not. I guarantee you.
So this is the new Primaris Lieutenant. It's nothing special. You can kit bash a lieutenant.
Yeah.
And then also they have announced the newest box set that's also going to be pushing the storyline further for 40K, and it's going to be called Wrath of the Soul Forge. So
It's like a WoW expansion.
yeah, kind of sounds like that, doesn't it? So what we'll be dealing with here is the
It's like a Rob Liefeld storyline.
Wrath of the Soul Forge.
is, if y'all are familiar, the new Demon King that just popped up, Vashtor. He is working with Abaddon now, and he is invading the Rock to find a specific artifact.
Are we talking about Alcatraz or Dwayne?
The Rock is the
Right.
monastery for the Dark Angels, so my faction.
They couldn't have came up with a better name.
The Rock.
Or they
The
just
Rock.
that dumb. Oh, we call Rock.
It's a floating piece of their planet, Caliban.
Yeah,
That was a
but
good movie, though.
You could have gave it a better name
You ever
than
watched
just
The Rock?
The Rock.
Yeah.
The, what was it? It had
Nicolas Cage with hair flowing in the wind.
Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery.
So,
Yeah.
for this new box set, this is going to be
You're
the first.
man now, dog. Sorry. That's it.
This is the first time that we will actually be
You ever watched
getting
Con Air?
the
I love
new.
it. That's actually
Con Air was
Sorry.
really good.
Nick Cage's hair flowing in the wind.
Con Air was really good.
With a bad southern accent.
Oh my god.
Put up a
This new
picture.
box set. Shut.
See?
Shut.
I'm telling you.
This
We're
new
giving the people what they want.
This new
More
box set,
Con Air.
Wrath of the Soul Forge. This will be the first opportunity for you to get the new Vashtor model and the new Azrael model.
Holy smoke.
So it's going to be Chaos and Dark Angels.
Didn't you get the old Azrael model?
I got the old Belial model.
Oh, yeah.
So, and Belial was the leader of the first company of the Dark Angels, which is Deathwing. So this is a picture
It's a
of.
character, if you didn't know.
Oh, what?
Deathwing.
So this is the picture
Oh.
of the of that box set. So the giant demon-looking guy, that is Vashtor. And then, so yeah, Vashtor and Azrael. I'm already gonna be splitting a box with my buddy because I need as many Dark Angels as I possibly can.
I want the big tank walker thing.
The Dreadnought?
The
Yes,
Dreadnought?
That
That's
one.
pretty cool.
I want that one, but I don't want to pay $80 for it. So, which truck?
I
will
want
be
a
falling
Titan.
It's-
For
you
my-
wouldn't be paying it. Dreadnoughts usually come in like their box is like about 50, so it's not. You're never paying $80 for a
I
Dreadnought.
want a Titan for my AdMech army.
That is going to be a very expensive buy.
So which truck will it be falling off?
Right.
Continuing on with everything, if you guys are showing interest in the new World Eater stuff, tell us about it and we can get it in for you. They go on sale not this weekend but next weekend, so we'll have to put in our pre-orders here soon. But pre-orders are technically not available yet. They go live this weekend. But they've already shown us a lot of photos and everything else like that. So we're also going to be continuing the story of Arcs of Omen with the Angron book. He is supposed to be...
Is that an Xbox notification?
Yes.
XX Shadow Ninja XX just joined your party.
So we will be...
What's up?
You're
We're getting ready to play some Halo.
We'll play some doubles in
We'll play
2v2.
some doubles in Halo.
Let's play some SWAT first.
So the newest book for Arcs of Omen is going to be the Angron book. There's also going to be a...
Gonna put up a little
Novel.
Xbox achievement.
There's also going to be a novel coming out for Angron. It's going to be called the Red Angel.
The B pictures.
Huh? Well, I don't have
Will
the...
there be pictures in the novel?
No.
Well, then I don't want to read it. I'm a
Right.
picture book kind of guy.
I-
That's why I collect manga.
I forget. Long sentences hurt you.
They have long sentences.
Bro, they got some
yeah.
long
Have you ever read Attack on Titan?
Bro, 20th Century of Men is just a freaking monologue and a half.
Any comics that are like before the 80s are nothing but a wall attack.
There's literally a manga where it's like dude's like procrastinating and like he's got like a whole like literally the whole panel is just text of him freaking out.
Jesus.
I mean, some of the manga I get winded, and tired just after reading the title. I was like, oh, well, I just read the whole series. I don't need another. I don't need another.
Remember I got backstabbed in a backwater dungeon. My team tries to kill me, and I got an unlimited gacha. I got level 9,999 friends. Now I'm out for revenge on my team in the world.
3 seasons, right there.
Right there.
So we're gonna be getting the Arcs of an Angron book. We will also be getting the Red Angel himself, Angron, and Ian, I know I sent you the pictures, so I'm showing this to Matt. And
I get to look at his pictures.
that is Angron, Demon Primarch.
It's crazy because we have a group chat. We could have just sent the pictures.
Yeah, well, I sent them to you, so don't worry about it.
Man, it kind of looks like you on a bad day.
Mm-hmm. A good day for that matter.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a stylistic change in this one.
Hey, look, he's got that Doomslayer
He's
sword.
definitely got a little bit of a style change.
So I know that for the
He's got
Codex,
that Doomslayer sword.
Mm-hmm.
for the Codex, they've hired a new artist and everything,
Okay.
and it's whoever they hired, they need to keep
Yeah, it looks,
because it's
I am liking it.
it's more
The faces
grungy,
are
it's more
different.
dirty, it's more horror in what we see.
Yeah.
Horror.
He's standing on hundreds of human skulls and has dozens around his neck.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Blood for the Blood God, skulls for the Skull Star. We'll also be
Nice
getting
set of wings on that guy.
We'll also be getting the World Eaters Codex. There will also be a limited edition version of that as well, which is just the standard Codex cover, but no logoing on it besides World Eaters. On it, we'll also be getting a Lord Invictus on a Forge Demon, if I remember correctly. Like some Warhound. So there's that. We'll also be getting new... Oh, wait, no. These are not the Corn Berserkers. The 8-bound. World Eaters 8-bound. Now, the cool thing about the 8-bound is they've had 8 demons go into their bodies, and they're still in control.
Yeah. That's one more than 7.
Eight demons bound to their body.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's a power play in 40k. that you usually don't retain your humanity when that happens. So,
Same thing after you eat a Taco Bell.
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't retain your humanity after that.
Yeah, well, you blow out O-rings, too.
I do like those nacho fries.
Those nacho fries are
I'm not sure.
Dude,
Why
that
is it not a
Mexican
permanent
pizza,
item?
that
I wish they
that
had the
burned me.
quesaritos back. The quesarito is a good one.
They did for just a minute, right?
Yeah, and then like I was really sad when I went up and asked for quesarito, and then they were like, "We don't have that anymore." I was like,
Well,
"That was
do
the
you-
one
do you
menu
have the
item that didn't
ingredients? Do you-
destroy me."
do
You
you
have all
have
the
the
ingredients,
ingredients?
and let's
Can you
just get
just
to
throw
it.
it
that's
together?
it, yeah.
Yeah.
If they ever get rid of the Baja Blast, though, I might
They
actually.
can't.
I might
I
actually
feel like
go
if they
outside.
got rid of the Baja Blast, Taco Bell would just close
Yeah,
down.
they would
They
stop
just came
it
out
out.
with the Baja Blast flavored hot sauce.
That doesn't
No,
go together.
I don't believe that.
I'm just reporting.
Two
No,
don't go together.
this is his Matt
Fake
lies.
news, fake
No,
news.
The devil
This
does
is-
mix the truth with lies, but this is true, my friends.
This is
And
Matt
the devil
lies.
also wears a suit and tie, but you know.
Devil wears Prada.
Right. He wears Gucci,
Come on,
Louis
what's it called?
Vuitton. All this.
Baja Blast hot sauce.
But he can't
so
beat a
we-
redneck with the fiddle.
He can't.
Exactly. Devil went down to Georgia.
Looking for a soul to steal.
Why do you think it's called God's country down there, buddy?
He was in a bind, so he was way behind.
Yep.
That doesn't seem right
Huh.
at all.
Huh.
Send
It's
that
like
to
a
Ian so he
TikTok
can put it in.
Like, it was
Send
like a
that to Ian so he
TikTok
can put it
challenge
in.
or
I don't like it.
We're
I
also,
don't like it.
okay, going back to GW and
Oh,
miniatures.
go back to GW.
We're getting new models for the Corn Berserkers. They look
Woo!
amazing. Woo!
I like roasted.
Children of the Corn.
I like roasted corn.
It's corn.
That was good.
We had the juices.
But like good, like fair roasted corn, with like covered in the seasoning.
Well, see, we got into this debate. Like I think what was it, Monday night?
Uh-huh.
It was me, Ian, and Phil, and it was like, well, what is the best part of
A seafood boil.
Yeah, of a crawfish boil? What's the best part?
The potatoes.
There
Yeah, bro.
we go.
Yeah, bro.
See, he knows. He knows.
So slept on. The potatoes are so slept
the
on.
potatoes, they soak up the flavor.
They soak up all the flavor,
they get
and then
covered in
like
the seasoning.
and if you do it right, like it's not too hard, it's not too soft. You can dip it into more of the sauce.
Itself, but when you bite it, it just
Dude,
potatoes were
so slept
Dude,
on.
you know,
and it was like every time I go to a boil, the potatoes are always left over, so I have a whole plate full of potatoes.
Because the corn's fine, but I feel like as I eat that, it's just the seasoning just rubbing off on me. I don't.
Yeah, it's
corn
all on
is
my
the
teeth
worst,
and
I
stuff. I feel like
I
the
think
corn
the-
is my least
Like, the
favorite.
best way to do that probably like cut it off the cob, honestly.
Now, honestly, for me, it would be potatoes, then crawfish, then the
'Cause,
sausage,
like, yeah,
and
sure,
corn.
the crawfish is like the star.
But I'm just like, you gotta do too much work for crawfish sometimes, you know.
No, the potato.
Unless you're getting those jumbo crawfish, where like
Yeah.
the tail is huge and the head's
it's
got a
called
lot of
lobster.
juice in it. No. It's not as big as a lobster,
Can you
but
do
it's
a
bigger
crawfish
than
boil, but it's just lobsters?
You could, but it's very expensive. It's like
Well, I didn't say
$50
money was an
entry
object.
for
I didn't say
everybody.
money was like an object. Just do it.
Okay.
Mr. Beast it up and.
Okay. We're also getting new Chaos Cultists. They're going to be called
We're
Jackals.
still talking about
we didn't even ask Matt. What was your
Matt,
favorite part?
He
of the
doesn't seem
seafood
like he's
boil?
interested in this.
Matt, stop being on your phone, you millennial.
No,
That's
Boomer.
mean. What were you saying?
What's your favorite part of the seafood boil or the crawfish
Crawfish
I
boil?
don't
boil.
want to talk about it.
Why not? It's because of Walker's here.
I have an unpopular opinion, and I don't want to talk about it.
No.
No, talk
What's
about
it?
your
No.
phone.
This is a free country.
You
This
say
is-
corn.
It's a free country.
If spiders were this big and lived on trees, would you eat them?
Fuck.
No.
It was finally Matt on an episode.
Now I gotta
Okay.
bleep it.
Sorry.
I see. Okay.
So I don't eat them when they come out of the sea either.
But if spiders tasted good,
They probably do, but I'm not going to eat them.
Well, I don't. Oh, do you eat a crab?
Nope.
No.
Or anything that
No.
doesn't have a spine.
No crustacean.
Do
no
you-
lobster, no,
What about fish?
Occasionally. It has a spine, though.
and no shrimp.
No shrimp.
Alright. I could.
Why?
Oh, look, I'm not a big person on seafood myself.
You also gotta get past that poop line.
Well, that's like.
Well, yeah, but
and
you
all
just gotta
that.
make sure that you're cleaning it right. You know?
Yeah, but
like,
You can rip that out.
yeah, but
look, me
I
and
I've never
you.
been to.
it
one
was
where
it was
they-
a, it was a
I've
huge
always been to
deterrent
ones
for
where
me.
there's,
and
oh, that's nothing. Just eat it.
Look, me and you grew up with Cajun cooking though.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
you go
Even
down-
as a
you
kid,
go
I
down
had
to
to,
my
you know, it
dad's.
took me a while to get past the poop line.
Like,
but,
yeah, you just gotta like
yeah.
rip it and
Look,
then
you-
boom,
you
done.
You go down to my dad's. He does the crawfish boiled. You won't feel your lips.
Oh, dude, there's a place
Good.
in Crosby, Crawfish
he
Shack.
Knows, he knows how to do it.
It's the place for crawfish in Texas.
He's got that. He got that Louisiana cooking. You got it. He knows
Oh,
what to do.
boy, every year in my hometown, there's always a crawfish festival. So, you know,
No, I don't know. I've never been to your hometown.
it's Georgia, baby.
Oh, why would you want to go to Georgia?
Hey,
Georgia crawfish?
Go to Louisiana for some crawfish.
Yeah.
mud bugs.
Look, I
Go
can't
to
even
New
give.
Orleans.
I can't even give Georgia its peaches. Fredericksburg peaches are way better. I will-
That's your
Uh-oh.
state. That's your
Let's go,
state
let's
food.
go, Dad.
Georgia Pete.
All right, what?
That's crazy.
Fredericksburg
EV.
peaches.
Give you that. We have the new Jackals coming in for GW, and then you're also getting the dice and the data cards as well. So let us know if you guys are interested on ordering any of the World Eater stuff from us. We already have a good couple of people. So make my order very heavy.
Go ahead, make my day.
We're also going to be getting the Balefleet Battle Force box, which is going to be a what's that? Just a. Do you remember the Battle Force boxes that we got in for Christmas?
Yeah,
It's gonna
completely.
it's gonna be like that, but for chaos.
Matt doesn't remember them. You should.
Yeah,
Tell
I do.
him. No, he's lying.
I sold one of them.
You should explain to him in more detail what they are.
So it's gonna be like that, but for Chaos Space Marine. You're coming in with a Helldrake, the new Demon Prince, Terminators, Possessed, everything like that. And then last but not least is a Boarding Patrol box for Space Marines. So Boarding Patrol is the 500-point game version of 40K. So they've actually kind of made it easier for people to go like, oh, I could just buy Combat Patrol and then be able to play. And then play the game mode Boarding Patrol. So they made it a lot easier in order to get
And
into
do all
it.
the factions have these boarding patrols?
Not yet. They're starting out with Space Marines.
Why wouldn't they just make it combat patrol?
And then
Can you
they...
use your regular army and just pare it down to 500 points and play?
Yep.
Okay, that's
why
probably
would we
budget.
just
And then apparently
call
in
Combat
the
Patrol
in
the
the
new thing? Because we already have Combat Patrol.
yeah, well, there's a difference.
But now it's called Border Patrol.
Is Combat Patrol a game mode?
No.
Why,
We
why,
got
why
a
didn't we just
Mothman toy in recently.
We did
Can you
get a
include
Mothman.
that in your
No.
Warhammer?
How many points is a Mothman?
Debating on what you're proxying it as.
Well, because he's like
Now we're
two
getting
or
somewhere.
he's like 2 or 3 Space Marines tall.
He's big.
Okay.
He's like a demon priest.
Yeah.
So he could be a Helldrake.
What faction is he gonna be in?
Chaos.
He's a good guy.
He's not a Mothman's not
No,
good.
the hell he's
Yes,
not.
he is a good guy.
He is an omen of death.
From
Yeah,
what you
but he
look at
tells
it,
you,
from
hey,
what
you're
side
gonna
you
die.
look at it,
There's
he
nothing
could be a
better
good
than
guy.
that. That's a good guy.
Matthew,
He doesn't cause the death.
Death
he just
has
tells
to
you.
Matthew.
happen. Death isn't a bad
I'm with
you
you,
forget I grew up.
gas.
It was a convertible.
Maybe their gasket
Well,
lid was
that would explain why
maybe
he's
their
going
gasket
after
lid
it.
was open and he was trying to close it for him.
No,
He's like,
Maybe
hey
there was
guys, it's
something
about to
faster
rain.
coming.
You
There-
should
there's,
put
al-
your-
there's
put
also
your
the
top
time.
on.
There is
Stay in
also
front of
the
You
me.
left your
time.
purse.
There's also the time where guy's dog starts going crazy, lets him outside. That dog starts
Who let
running
the
around
dog
in
out?
circles.
Who let the dog out?
So you get one.
You get one.
There's just one? I don't like that. That's kind of cheap.
So what about
It's a
this dog? What
professional
happened to the dog?
Yeah, anyway, he let the dog out. What happened to the dog?
And dog starts running around in circles, like
Dogs
looking up
let
at the sky,
dogs do
barking.
that.
Mothman
Terrorizing people.
takes it.
Yeah,
That
terrorize.
was
He was
just a
terrorizing
thunder-
people.
No!
That was a
So
Thunderbird.
wait, so tell me this.
It
Ask
was
me-
a
no,
Labrador.
No. Ask me this. Answer me this.
Yeah, Thunderbird.
No,
easily pick
hold
up
on,
the dog.
hold on,
Wasn't
hold
very
on.
big,
No,
though,
hold the phone.
Thunderbird's Western.
Answer me this, Walker.
Some
Thunderbird.
say. It could be. I don't
No,
know.
Thunderbird
Is
from
the
Western.
pound bad people for picking up dogs that are just running around that are not
was
in their
in the
house?
They are,
guy's
if
yard.
they are if they're jumping fences to steal dogs.
No,
Wanna know
'cause the
who is
dog
bad
was
people, though?
out-
Speaking of
outside
this,
the house.
In the
Wanna know who is
backyard.
bad people? Wanna know who is terrible people?
The yard
We're
is
doing
not
this?
inside the house.
Yeah.
It is the property.
Yeah, there I said it. PETA.
I mean,
We all know this.
Yeah, I mean they are bad.
This dog, you don't even
Strange,
know. Maybe
strange
there
story.
is an old lady in the house over, and she was trying to get some sleep, but she couldn't because this dog was barking all day. So Mothman came in and took the dog out.
That
She was
doesn't-
"Thanks,
What
Mothman."
kind of- Dear Mothman, please come
He's
shut this
not a
dog up.
deity. He's an omen of death and
He can
destruction.
Just an
He
omen.
can be
He's
a-
just an omen. He
If
doesn't
you,
cause
if
the
you
death and
pray to
destruction.
it, it can become a deity.
Yeah, if Hades could be a deity, then Mothman.
And you
could
know
be a
what? I'm
deity.
done talking about cryptids. I swear to God.
Okay.
As long as you just, there's only
And you
just.
know what you know what Meathman does then? Meathman go down and buy his peaches down in Fredericksburg because their peaches are better.
They are better.
You're gonna have to
Thank you, Mothman.
clean up blood. I really recommend you start running here, buddy.
There's only a handful of cryptids you do not speak about.
Yeah.
You do not say their names.
Magikarp.
Magikarp is one.
Definitely.
Magikarp is not a cryptid.
He definitely is.
And those are ones I do not joke with.
La Llorona.
The ones that make the woods talk.
Yeah.
Which ones?
The one that I have to put a broom above my door.
The ones that you don't make
The ones that you don't talk
The
about.
ones you don't talk about that make the woods talk.
Matt, I'm telling you now, I'm an Appalachian boy. You say the name, I'm fight. We
If
fight.
it sound- let me
You
just
You
tell
the first one to go.
I haven't
If you
said
hear
anything yet.
if you hear crying out in the woods, you do not go help.
Don't. That
gonna
is
do
just
it.
bad. No, I don't want to deal with
I
that
live in the
tonight.
woods.
I'm trying to give him warnings.
Shoot.
Okay,
Chupacabra?
that doesn't matter.
Mothman's on my side. I'll just say
If
I hear something out calling my name, I say, Mothman, come protect me. And
if
he comes
it
and says,
sounds
You're
if
okay,
it sounds
buddy.
far away,
You're okay, little fella.
if it sounds far away, it's nearby.
Are you talking about skin?
No!
You pushed me so far, you know I
don't
can't
say it out
not
loud.
say it. You guys knew I would say it. This is a setup. And-
Acting like it's Voldemort or something.
Because
dude.
it's how it works.
Great.
Anyway.
Now there's gonna be one outside my freaking apartment.
As long as you don't invite it in.
Just don't order any pizza soon.
It's like Candyman.
Yeah.
Don't say it out loud, Matt.
You guys. I've
You
been
don't
involved
sing
in
it
some
out
setups.
Well, wait.
And
Hang
you guys
on.
were both looking at me, just waiting for me.
Well,
to
hang
go.
on. So, the one that Matt said, that's not one that that was like the big no in Appalachia.
The W name.
Wendigo?
Stop saying
You did it again.
Not that one. That's the same thing. And that originated up in the northern parts of Canada.
Yeah, I think they're kind of related. I
They
know
are.
They're
They're the
Native
same thing.
American stuff that both
Yeah.
pretty related, I think.
You know, Ian, I'm just after that one dussy, you know what I'm saying?
In this video,
We're getting that action figured next week. I hope. I'm putting together my cryptid army to take on your chaos army. We're
You
gonna
know
rip
what?
their
You know what we really need though is Con Air 2, the sequel to Con Air.
Con Air 2, second flight.
We need a sequel to Airplane. I mean,
There's Airplane 2.
there is.
Yeah, there is. It's really good. Less nudity.
I mean, not as good as the original.
Yeah.
But yeah, he like flies a spaceship.
yeah.
We need a new
Like space
Sharknado.
shuttle.
No, that series died.
Sharknado 15.
Yeah, that series died.
The
Sharknado!
Revenge of the original Sharknado.
There's a
Right.
lot of Sharknadoes.
There's like sharks in space. I
I
remember
mean,
that
to
one.
be fair, they
He had a lightsaber
they
chainsaw.
they gained their popularity, and they
Ran with it.
They
Never
properly
tried to be anything they
properly ran with
Yeah.
it. I mean, you cannot blame them for what they
They
did.
made the movie look terrible on
One of the guys
purpose.
from 90210 was in it. Now.
Dude, when I saw the lightsaber chainsaw thing, bro, I lost it.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us in this episode of Rob's Addict. We got to talk about cryptids, Warhammer comics,
Board games.
board games,
Thank you.
Boring games.
the MTG pre-release, and yeah,
Peaches.
and peaches and
Millions of people.
And crawfish boils.
from-
and crawfish boils. So leave a comment, subscribe, let us know if you guys want to see anything different.
Don't forget to hit that notification bell.
Yeah, don't forget to hit that notification bell, like and subscribe.
Yee-hoo.
Yeah.